Power is a game of perception. It is not inherent. It is a construct, a delicate balance of how others see you and how you present yourself. The world is a stage, and we are all actors playing our parts. The key to power lies in understanding this dynamic and mastering the art of influence. It is bestowed upon you by others. The audience, the followers, the believers, they are the ones who grant you power. Without their recognition, your authority is meaningless. It is their perception that elevates you, that gives you the platform to lead, to inspire, to command. The masses do not see reality, they see an image. This image is a carefully crafted illusion, a representation of what they want to see, what they need to believe. It is a reflection of their hopes, their fears, their desires. And it is this image that holds the true power. They react to this image. Their emotions, their actions, their loyalty, all are directed towards this crafted persona. It is a dance of perception, a symphony of influence, where every move, every word, every gesture is designed to reinforce the image you have created. This image is your power. Craft it carefully. Like an artist with a canvas, every stroke, every detail matters. It is a continuous process of refinement, of adaptation, of understanding the ever-changing landscape of human perception. To master power, you must master perception. You must become a student of human nature, a connoisseur of the subtle cues and signals that influence behavior. It is about knowing when to speak and when to listen, when to lead and when to follow. Understand the minds of those you wish to influence. They crave strong leaders. They seek guidance. They want to be part of something greater than themselves. They look for someone who can provide direction, who can offer a vision, who can inspire them to reach beyond their limitations. They want to believe in something. They need a cause, a purpose, a reason to follow. It is this belief that binds them to you, that makes them willing to support you, to fight for you, to stand by you. Give them that belief and they will give you their loyalty. They will see you as a beacon of hope, a symbol of strength, a leader worth following, and in return, they will offer you their unwavering support, their dedication, their trust. True power lies not in brute force, but in the ability to shape how others see you. It is about creating a narrative, a story that resonates with them, that speaks to their innermost desires and fears. It is about being the person they need you to be. It's about cultivating an aura of authority, competence, and confidence. It is about exuding a presence that commands respect, that inspires trust, that makes people believe in your vision. It's about understanding the levers of human psychology and using them to your advantage. It is about knowing what makes people tick, what drives them, what motivates them. And it is about using this knowledge to create a powerful, compelling image that others cannot help but follow. Julius Caesar understood the power of perception. He cultivated an image of invincibility. His military victories were celebrated, his defeats were downplayed. He became a legend in his own time. The people believed in him. This belief fueled his rise to power. Napoleon Bonaparte, another master of perception, strategically planted stories of his victories. He did this even before the battles took place. This created an aura of inevitability around him. His enemies were demoralized before a single shot was fired. His own troops were emboldened. Reputation is the foundation of power. It is built brick by brick through years of careful action and calculated decisions. But it is a fragile thing. One misstep, one scandal, one moment of weakness can shatter it in an instant. Lance Armstrong, once a sporting legend, saw his reputation crumble when his doping scandal came to light. His accomplishments were tarnished. His legacy was forever stained. Elon Musk, on the other hand, has cultivated an image as a visionary. His reputation shields him. Even his mistakes are often seen as bold risks. To master power, you must master the art of influence. Influence is not just about persuading others to see things your way. It's about understanding the underlying psychological principles that drive human behavior. By tapping into these principles, you can shape perceptions, guide decisions, and ultimately wield significant power in any social or professional setting. There are psychological principles at play. These principles are deeply rooted in our cognitive processes and social interactions. They are the invisible forces that shape our thoughts, emotions, and actions, often without us even realizing it. Understanding these principles can give you a powerful edge in influencing others. These principles shape how people perceive and respond to authority. Authority figures, whether they are leaders, experts, or simply individuals in positions of power, have a profound impact on our behavior. We are wired to respect and follow authority, often without questioning it. The authority effect: people obey authority figures. This effect is so strong that it can override our own moral judgments and personal beliefs. When an authority figure gives a directive, we are more likely to comply, even if it goes against our own values. The Milgram experiment proved this. Conducted in the 1960s by psychologist Stanley Milgram, this experiment revealed the extent to which people are willing to obey authority figures even when it involves causing harm to others. Participants were told to administer shocks to another person. They believed they were part of a study on learning and memory, and that the shocks were real. The person was an actor. The screams of pain were fake, but the participants did not know this. They were led to believe that their actions were causing real suffering. They were not actually being shocked. The entire setup was designed to test the limits of obedience to authority, but the participants did not know this. They believed they were inflicting real pain, and yet many of them continued to administer the shocks. Most of them continued to administer the shocks, even when they believed they were causing serious harm. This experiment highlighted the powerful influence of authority on human behavior. They did this simply because a person in a lab coat told them to. The lab coat symbolized authority and expertise, compelling the participants to follow orders. The halo effect: one positive trait can influence the perception of other traits. This cognitive bias leads us to assume that if someone excels in one area, they must be good in others as well. Steve Jobs was not a coder. He did not possess the technical skills that many of his colleagues had, but he was a visionary. His ability to see the bigger picture and inspire others was unparalleled. This attracted top talent to Apple. People wanted to work with him because they believed in his vision and leadership. People assumed he had other positive qualities, even if they had no evidence of this. His charisma and confidence created a halo effect, making people believe he was competent in all areas. Confidence breeds the illusion of competence. When someone speaks with confidence, we are more likely to believe they know what they are talking about, even if they don't. The Asch conformity experiment. People conform to group perception. This experiment demonstrated how social pressure can lead individuals to conform to the majority view, even when it is clearly wrong, even when this perception contradicts their own senses. The desire to fit in and be accepted by the group can be stronger than our own judgment. In this experiment, participants were shown lines of different lengths. They were asked to identify which line was the longest. They were asked to identify which line was the longest. The task was simple, and the correct answer was obvious. When the other participants in the room, who were actors in on the experiment, all gave the wrong answer, the real participant often conformed to the group's incorrect perception. This showed how powerful the need for social conformity can be, even in the face of clear evidence to the contrary. Section 5. Symbols of power. Symbols are powerful tools of influence. They convey authority, status, and legitimacy. Medieval kings wore elaborate crowns and robes. CEOs don their power suits. Influencers carefully curate their online aesthetic. These symbols may seem superficial, but they resonate deeply with our primal instincts. Napoleon understood this. He used symbols to cultivate an image of grandeur. His troops were inspired by his presence. His enemies were intimidated. He knew that perception was half the battle. Section 6. The digital age, a double-edged sword. The digital age has amplified the power of perception. In today's world, how you are perceived online can significantly impact your real-life opportunities and relationships. Social media platforms have become the new public squares where opinions are formed and reputations are built or dismantled. It has also amplified its fragility. A single misstep, a poorly thought-out post, or an unfortunate photo can lead to a cascade of negative consequences. The digital footprint you leave behind is almost impossible to erase. Your online reputation can make or break you. Employers, friends, and even potential partners often look at your social media profiles to form an opinion about you. What you share, like, and comment on can be scrutinized and judged. A single viral tweet can elevate you to stardom or destroy your career. The virality of content means that both positive and negative messages can spread like wildfire, reaching millions in a matter of hours. Gary Vaynerchuk and Jordan Peterson built their platforms through consistent messaging. They understood their audience and tailored their content to resonate deeply with their followers. Their success is a testament to the power of strategic communication. Elon Musk uses Twitter strategically. He knows the impact of his words and uses the platform to influence public opinion, market trends, and even stock prices. He shapes his own narrative. He controls the conversation. The internet never forgets. Every tweet, every post, every comment is archived and can resurface at any time. It can be a breeding ground for negativity and outrage. Emotional shielding is crucial. The constant barrage of opinions and criticisms can be overwhelming, making it essential to develop a thick skin. Learn to control your reactions. Mindfulness and emotional regulation can help you navigate the digital landscape without losing your peace of mind. Don't get drawn into every battle. Choose your fights carefully. Not every comment or post requires a response. Sometimes the best action is to simply scroll past and focus on what truly matters. Section 7. Controlling the narrative. In the age of instant information, you must control your narrative. If you don't, others will do it for you. Define yourself before others define you. Craft a clear and compelling personal brand. Johnny Depp fought to reclaim his reputation after accusations of abuse. This public battle highlighted the importance of controlling the narrative. Silence can be interpreted as guilt. A carefully crafted message can sway public opinion. Section 8. The importance of consistency. First impressions matter, but consistency is key. One contradictory action can undermine years of careful image building. Your actions must align with your words. Build a track record of success. Cultivate strong relationships. Become known for your integrity and your commitment to your values. This will serve you well when, not if, you face challenges. Section 9. Mastering the game. Mastering perception is a lifelong pursuit. It requires vigilance, strategic thinking, and a deep understanding of human psychology. It is not about manipulation or deceit. It is about aligning your inner reality with your outer projection. When you master perception, you master the game of power.
So hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and let's turn the page on a new adventure together. Get ready to experience books like never before, only on VBook 360. Like, comment, and share to support the channel and keep the video magic alive. Thank you for stopping by. And remember, every video has a story, and every story deserves to be shared. See you in the next video.